Well, good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday, July 19th, 2020, and this is my weekly update for the Eastbrook Garden. And I'll start back here in the back. This is the last raised bed that we planted, and the greens are doing a lot better. These are ones that were started by seed uh, oh, about a month or so ago. And I was a little concerned that they weren't growing well at first, but now they're starting to come up a lot better now, and they're looking good. And I believe one of the problems that I have to correct is that I don't have enough drainage holes in the bottom of the bed. So I'm going to come back and drill some more drainage holes in the bottom here, make sure that it gets plenty of drainage so that the soil doesn't just stay wet all the time and create root rot for the plants. So I'll get that taken care of. And here you can see is the mint plant that we transplanted and how well it is doing. I mean, it's starting to really thrive now. I really appreciate that. Unfortunately, the dill is still not doing all that well, but I still got hopes for it, so I'll continue to monitor that. And the first raised bed that we put up is now showing the greens growing quite well here. What happens is Miss Annie will come in and take the plants out of here, and transplant them over into the main bed. Over there, I'll get there in a minute, but then she'll put more seedlings in, and so they keep propagating, which is a good thing. Here is the bed where we had the lettuce and the Swiss chard is continuing to grow. Now the lettuce is pretty much almost gone. I think you can see a couple more plants that are reestablishing themselves, but for the most part the lettuce is gone. We're leaving the dead leaves down as mulch and fertilizer. There's a couple more back here. But as you can see, the Swiss chard is doing very well. And a couple other smaller lettuce plants that are coming up. I don't know the exact variety of these red ones, but they look really good. And it tastes good too. I picked a leaf the other day and tasted it, and it's doing really well. Over here, I gotta zoom out so you can see this one, but this is the squash. And I'll get back up a bit so you can see that. Those look almost like trees now. They are coming in so well. And actually, Miss Annie, and I believe it was Emily, I'm not sure, who came over and worked with her yesterday, came and actually picked some of the squash that was here. We had some zucchini, some green zucchini, and some yellow squash that she picked yesterday and brought over to the food pantry, and they went. But there are some more buds there that are coming out and some more blossoms, so we'll have plenty more as the season continues. But yeah, those are doing quite well. Here are the greens, some more collards that are really coming up well, flourishing. Down towards the end there, some more zucchini, squash plants. Oh, by the way, down in this bed of squash, we also, I don't know how it got there, but there is also a tomato plant in here. And as you can see, there are some tomatoes coming up on that one, and we have other tomatoes that are coming in here, some here, there. So every plant now has some fruit on it, so that's going to be good. We can get those picked as they ripen and get them over to the pantry. And the beans, look at the beans. Those were planted by seed by Miss Annie, but they are thriving, and you can see the trellis that she erected. So soon, another couple of weeks, I think we'll start seeing them climbing the trellis and going over. And there's actually a couple of beans on, well, I think she may have picked a few that were on there. But there were some beans that were already grown. And I actually picked one and ate it the other day, and it was sweet and delicious. So that's how things are going there. Again, we're still going to continue to just keep this bed ready for next year. It was too late to try to do anything with it this year after we got it framed out, but at least it's there and ready for next year. But here are some more beans that are coming up. You can see a couple of little zucchini that are growing there and down here. And she picked some of the zucchini. We had some really nice ones that she brought over to the garden, to the pantry yesterday. They were really nice. Really nice. One of them, I believe, was over a foot long and probably 3 inches in diameter, so it was a good one. But yeah, things are coming along well. Again, down here are more greens at the end of this row, and some peppers coming up here, and the curly leaf mustard greens down here that are coming up well, and some more greens. So again, the garden is doing well, and I want to give a shout out to all of the people who have been helping Miss Annie keep things maintained. Emily, Megan, Patricia. I'm at a loss for the names. Please forgive me if I don't mention you by name, but you know who you are, and most of the people here know who you are. But for everybody that's been coming out and helping to maintain the garden, we really appreciate you. We love the work that you're doing, and we give God praise, honor, and glory for giving you the heart to come out and help us with this effort. So again, this is our weekly update for the garden, and we will see you next week. Be blessed.